Probiotics are live microorganisms that have health benefits when eaten. They may certainly improve digestive health, but can they help you lose weight? That's what I'm looking at in this video. There are hundreds of different types of microorganisms in your digestive system. The majority of these are bacteria, most of which are friendly in that they produce several important nutrients and they help break down fiber that the body can't digest. There are two main families of good bacteria in the gut, and they sure don't make these easy to say: Bacteroidetes and Firmicutes. Now, body weight seems to be related to the balance of these two families of bacteria. Both human and animal studies have found that normal weight people have different gut bacteria than overweight or obese people. In those studies, people with obesity had more Firmicutes and fewer Bacteroidetes compared to normal weight people. There are also some rodent studies that show that when bacteria from obese mice are transplanted into lean mice, those lean mice then get fat. So together, all these studies suggest that gut bacteria may play an important role in weight regulation. How can probiotics affect changes in weight? It is thought that certain probiotics may inhibit the absorption of dietary fat, increasing the amount of fat excreted with feces. In other words, they make you harvest fewer calories from foods in your diet. Certain bacteria, such as those from the Lactobacillus family, have been found to function in this way. Probiotics may also help in other ways, such as helping to release satiety or appetite-reducing hormones and increasing levels of proteins that may lead to decreased fat storage. There is also evidence that obesity is linked to low-grade inflammation of cells. Now, by improving gut health, probiotics may reduce that low-grade systemic inflammation and protect against obesity and other diseases. However, it's important to keep in mind that these mechanisms are not understood very well at all, so way more research is needed. Some probiotics have shown to help. Studies have found that certain strains of the Lactobacillus family, which are Firmicutes, have shown to help with weight loss. One study of 125 overweight dieters investigated the effects of Lactobacillus rhamnosus supplements on weight loss and weight maintenance. Now, during a 3-month study period, the women taking the probiotics lost 50% more weight compared to the group taking the dummy pill or the placebo. Now, they also continued to lose weight during the weight maintenance phase of the study, but the same effects weren't seen in men. But of all the probiotic bacteria studied to date, it's Lactobacillus gasseri that shows the most promising effects for weight loss. One study followed 210 overweight Japanese adults and found that taking Lactobacillus gasseri for 12 weeks reduced body weight, fat around the organs, body mass index, waist size, and hip circumference. Now, what's more, belly fat was reduced by 8.5%. However, when participants stopped taking the probiotic, they gained back all of the belly fat within a month. Some probiotic strains may increase the risks of weight gain. I want to point out that some studies also found that certain probiotic strains actually lead to weight gain rather than weight loss, in particular Lactobacillus acidophilus. One recent study reviewed 4 controlled clinical trials. Now, it concluded that probiotics did not reduce body weight, BMI, or body fat levels in overweight or obese adults. However, this review study does not include some of the most recent studies, including the Japanese study I mentioned before on Lactobacillus gasseri. At the end of the day, the research is pretty mixed, and it's certainly in its infancy. It seems that certain probiotic strains may have some modest effects for weight loss, but I wouldn't expect much. As with anything weight loss related, don't expect any miracles without a consistent, healthy diet and regular physical activity. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative, and don't forget to subscribe to the Authority Nutrition YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button below this video.